So, what was your situation like before we started working together?
Well, before we started working together, I was really, I was feeling like I was really struggling to lose the weight that I'd put on during my third pregnancy. And I really wanted to feel like I sort of had a better control of that. I don't like being restricted particularly. I don't like feeling like I can't have something if I fancy it or I don't have a choice. So I kind of felt like I wanted to do something that was going to last longer, but I'd felt a little bit like I couldn't get myself into a place where I was going to be able to do that, and just feeling really quite frustrated with how things were. And obviously as well I had my problems with my hair, but that wasn't really a factor in it at the time. It wasn't something I really thought about. I just wanted to feel better. I knew that's what I wanted.
Okay. So what reservations, if any, did you have about working with me before we started?
I didn't have any reservations particularly about working with you, because I know that you are you say it how it is. You're good at motivating, you're good at inspiring people, and I knew that, so I didn't have a reservation about working with you. I suppose it was such a big change, and I knew it was going to be a big change, and it wasn't a change that was short term. It was a lifelong change, and I didn't know whether or not I was going to be able to stick at that. Or whether or not I was going to find it, I was going to adapt to it. So I think that's what I was worried about, and also things that take you out, were going to take me out of my comfort zone. Some of the things that I needed to say or try or do. I think that's what I wondered, whether or not I would do it, whether I was going to be able to work through that initial kind of like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this, that kind of thing. So that's what the reservation was. It was kind of like me questioning my commitment more than anything.
Okay. So what has the process of working with me been like?
It's been really good, because it's been quite natural. It hasn't felt I knew that if there was something I was finding difficult or something that I maybe hadn't got right, I wasn't going to get told off, or I wasn't going to be, at a meeting where I was going to have to say, oh, I've had a really bad week this week. And, it wasn't like that. It didn't feel, patronising or anything like that. It felt like it was it was a joint thing. It was a team thing. And it was, you could talk things through, and also like you could say anything. It didn't matter. Nothing was made to feel like it was silly or little. It was quite good, and what was really good was you were able to give examples of, because you worked through stuff and you tried stuff as well, so I knew it just made me feel really confident in what I was doing, and able to adapt and able to change, and that there were options and you could work through this and get people on board. So it was I would say it was quite liberating as well, because it's made such a difference.
Okay, and what has been the best result you've got from working with me?
I have my hair back.
And you do look lovely.
I have my hair back, which is, I can't put into words how brilliant it is. I was thinking today, I mean, at the end of October 2 years ago was the first time I shaved my hair off to try to break this habit. And I was thinking, God, 2 years ago I was shaving it off and wearing a wig, and I couldn't scratch my head without thinking, and just to not have that fear and that negative feeling towards myself, like, oh God, look at that, and like this, doing this now, I'd be like, have I got my wig on straight? I couldn't care less now, because I know it's okay. So that feeling is brilliant. And also, I don't look at myself and go, oh. I feel more confident about the way that I look. And the biggest thing has been my hair. I mean, that's just amazing. But feeling confident in my choices as well. There's more than one. That's the biggest thing, but there's loads. It's just been brilliant. It has. I feel, slimmer. I feel more well. I get loads of compliments about how well I look. Even sometimes when I'm feeling really rubbish, people say, you look really, really well. Of course people notice my hair as well. Loads of things. Brilliant.
Excellent. Thank you very much.